Welcome back, folks, and everything seems to be working really surprisingly well. I am impressed. I thought this was going to give us a bit of trouble. Also, auto notes, I don't know, I just really find that I enjoy this game's artistic style, the music, the character portraits, and everything. Yes, even the character portraits, even though people don't like the 3D heads, it would seem. Ah, here's one of the quest items, a seashell. Quest item. Seashells this large are only found on the beaches of Emerald Island. One of these might make a nice souvenir of your time here. And you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to buy one of those before I leave, just because for the memories, you know? Widow's Wheat Berries, and a Potion of Cure Wounds. And a mushroom. Mushroom. Loot up the gold. And as I was saying about the catalyst before I was interrupted, what catalysts do is they make the power of the catalyst, they'll transfer it over to the power of the potion. If you have a power 1 potion, you mix a power 6 catalyst, as is in this case, it'll become a power 6 potion. Which is nice because, as you may remember, potions like this were pretty much worthless after you gained a few levels inside of Might and Magic 6. What this does now is it restores 10 plus the potion strength and spell points. The potion strength is determined by your alchemy skill. See where this is going? It's very, 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 very nice like that. So, Cutlass. The swept back style of the Cutlass helps opponents underestimate the weapon's true reach. Many unexperienced swordsmen have lost their lives to this deceptive design. And a hammer. A crude, tool-like weapon, this hammer includes a wrist chain to prevent it from dropping from your hand. Hey, and anybody that's ever used the Wiimote knows that a chain around your hand is a very nice thing. Widow's Wheat Berries, Inner Root, Cutlass. We gotta get that picture too. It has that little note going like, "Stop throwing me at your fucking TV!" It's a great picture. Anyways, Widow's Wheat Berries, and that's right, crushed rose petals. A magical reagent of unusual properties, crushed rose petals can be used to make red potions. And it says the same thing for Widow's Wheat potions. Now you may be wondering, what's the difference between the two? About 5 points of power, which is, just needless to say, a lot. An unskilled alchemist can make up for their lack of training by simply using more powerful petals and reagents inside of it. Though it has its limits, but it's still generally more effective that way. And we'll take all these potion balls because they are highly useful in this game. You can make stockpiles of them. It's just incredibly useful, honestly. Alright. We'll head out up here. Like I said, I'm feeling a tiny tired, but I'm really enjoying the game here, so I'm probably going to keep on playing.
Can I help you with anything?
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have him buy a huntsman's cloak, I do believe. Nah. What I might do is instead head down to the armory and learn some leather and shield skills for everybody. It'll give them more AC, which in turn means more health, which in turn means more longevity. They live longer. Head down here. Eric's armory, the Knight's Blade.
Need a new weapon?
By standard, by special. Staff, sword. If I wanted to, I could give her a sword and dagger combination, make her like a sort of assassin type character, but I don't think I'll be doing that for right now. It would be nice, but I think I'll wait till later. By special, and there's nothing special here, just a long dagger. Hits harder, but a little slower.
See anything you want?
Learn skills. She needs to learn how to use leather, but not shield. Thieves are better off without shields. Or unless you use very, very small shields. Give him a shield skill, and him the shield skill. And that should do them pretty nicely.
Thanks a lot.
You're quite welcome. And what do we do now? Well, we gotta buy some leather armor.
See anything you want?
By standard, by special, leather armor of arms. You know, that leather armor of arms is exactly the same thing as everything else, so... Ooh, but that's studded leather. Maybe I was wrong. I'll buy the studded leather, I guess. And a conscript's helm. Maybe not.
Thanks a lot.
And that'll go on her. Look at you, all stylish and studded leather. So you know, leather is the best that you can get for your thieves. They can learn chain, but they're a lot better off inside of leather armor because they have grand skill. And grand mastery inside this game includes, and yes, that's right, you can learn normal, expert, master, and grand skills inside this game. And grand skills has some very nice benefits. And for our thief here, whenever she gets up to grand level inside of leather, her skill is added to her elemental, that is fire, earth, and air, and water resistances, which is very nice. It'll make her very strong against all sorts of elemental kinds of spells, which is nice for a thief. And a knight can learn how to be able to use the shield skill, and what's kind of interesting is whenever they get up to grand level shield skill, they get protection as per the shield spell, which means it'll prevent them from, they'll take automatically half damage from any sort of ranged physical projectile, which is kind of nice. And they also get, and this is the one skill which is their saving grace, Arms Master skill represents the warrior's tricks of the trade. Initially, Arms Master reduces recovery times of your melee weapons, and later on can give you a nice bonus to hit and even damage. Now, knights can learn up to Grand Master in this. Now listen to this. Here's what it does. Normal, skill reduces recovery time of all melee weapons. Expert, skill added to attack bonus of all melee weapons. Master, skill added to damage of all melee weapons. And then whenever you get up to Grand level, double all of the previous bonuses. That's right. Whenever you put 1 point of skill into Grand level Arms Mastery, it gives you +2 to recovery time, +2 to attack bonus, and +2 to damage. That's one of the main reasons why I want to go for a knight. But hold on, we're not done there. Sword, not only does a sword skill now add to attack bonus and recovery time, and Master permits the use of the sword in the left hand, whenever you get up to the Grand skill level, you learn how to deflect with your sword. It adds your skill to armor class, making them even harder to hit inside of melee, which is, needless to say, very awesome. Unfortunately, they can only get up to expert level inside a bow, but it's still okay. And they can't use any magic whatsoever. But I want to go a little bit more for offensive capabilities. I'm hoping that our sorcerer will be able to make up for our lack of healing by being able to escape whenever our cleric dies. And yes, sorcerers are pretty much pathetic with all sorts of weaponry. The only thing that they have, which is their saving grace, which is their mastery of all sorts of elemental magics, which is very nice. And the main reason for giving your cleric healing, or mercantile, is because whenever they get up to Grand level mercantile, they buy and sell items at cost. This is so many levels of awesome whenever you get it. Whew. Sorry, I'm getting all hot and bothered. Nah. It is enjoyable, though. And also,
Need some training?
you can go to your training grounds, and you can learn skills from the training grounds, which is, again, incredibly useful and incredibly nice. But for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand in some of the items that we need from the quest, or for the scavenger hunt, which would be the hat, the bow. I don't think anything else from that, though. Other than that, though.
It's closed.
Oh. Town Hall is only open from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. This means that where's the time? 6:13 p.m. Monday 1st, January 1168. It's going to eventually turn to be dusk pretty soon here, so... But I'm not really feeling like in the mood for going to the inn and resting just yet, so let's head up here. And we will go up here, rest up. Or not rest up, we will go into the Temple of Moon. The dripping of water and a strange, unidentifiable squeaking are the only noises that seem to come from the entrance to this cave. And let me pause it real quick here, folks. Welcome back, folks. Sorry about the interruptions. Just getting everything kind of set up for me for tonight. Late at night and having a bit of munchies. Dripping of water in a strange. Already went over this.
Perhaps a worthy challenge awaits us.
I'm telling you, that character's voice is awesome.